In the heart of a sun-drenched forest lived Irido the peacock. Every morning, he would find the sunniest spot to display his shimmering feathers. Irido loved to hear the other animals whisper about how magnificent he looked. He believed that being the most beautiful bird made him the most important one, too. One afternoon, a crow named Bran landed on a nearby branch. Bran's feathers were dark and simple, and he didn't have a long, trailing tail. Irido looked up and let out a loud, mocking laugh. "Oh, Bran," Irido sneered, "how sad it must be to be so plain. You are as dark as a rainy night, while I am as bright as a rainbow." Bran didn't say a word, but a small squirrel named Pip heard the peacock's mean words. Pip looked at Irido's grand tail, and then at Bran's steady eyes. Irido continued to parade around. "Look at me, Pip." Irido called out, "My beauty is the greatest treasure in these woods. Why would anyone look at a dull crow when they could look at me?" Bran did not feel hurt by Irido's words. He knew he had a different job to do. While Irido spent the afternoon admiring his own reflection in a puddle, Bran flew to the very highest branches of the ancient oak tree. He watched the horizon carefully, noticing a thin, gray wisp of smoke rising from the dry valley far away. Suddenly, the air grew hot, and the smell of wood smoke filled the glade. "A fire is coming," Bran croaked loudly, his voice echoing through the trees. Irido began to panic. He tried to run, but his long, heavy tail feathers kept getting tangled in the thick brambles and low bushes. He was stuck. Pip the squirrel was trembling with fear. The smoke was getting thicker, and he didn't know which way to go. "Help me," Pip squeaked. Irido, who usually felt so tall and proud, was now huddling low to the ground. He realized his beautiful feathers couldn't help him escape the heat or find the way to safety. Bran took a deep breath and flapped his strong, dark wings. He soared high above the stinging smoke, where the air was still clear. From the sky, he could see the winding path that led straight to the cool, wide river. The river was the only place where the fire could not reach them. "Follow the sound of my voice," Bran shouted down to the forest floor. He flew low, darting between the trees to show the way. Irido tucked his dusty feathers as tight as he could and followed Bran. They moved quickly through the haze, with Bran leading them through every twist and turn of the secret forest paths. They finally burst through the last line of trees and reached the sparkling blue river. The water was cool and safe. Irido let out a long sigh of relief. He looked at his feathers, which were now messy and dull, and then he looked at Bran, whose dark wings had stayed strong and steady through the whole journey. "I was wrong, Bran," Irido whispered softly. "I thought your feathers were plain, but today they were the most beautiful sight I have ever seen. You saved us." Irido learned that true beauty is found in courage and kindness, not in bright colors. From that day on, the peacock and the crow were the best of friends, and Irido never judged anyone by their looks again.